all night.
I know you did. Hey, we're back.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't change from this channel.
Hey, we're live now.
We're back.
It's time
For Keyforge.
group. Oh, I need to change the title
Oh, yeah? Did you change the game?
and the game. I need to do all that stuff. Keyforge.
Group
The W.
Dub?
Group W.
Oh, yeah. So
We're
close.
so close.
We're so close.
I'm gonna copy this. I'll play it. Just done this before I brought the stream back. So I forgot about doing this. So bear with me. W. Keyforge. Keyforge. Done. Okay. We're in the right category
All right.
now. We've arrived.
Okay.
We got Raja Y. Finzion, Ferraria the Chatty, and Mr. Terror Titan, the Hot Archivist.
And the diviner that builds jobs. I remember the Hot Archivist being
Yeah.
a fan favorite name.
I remember
when we
getting
opened.
destroyed, but
I remember the name being a fan favorite when we opened it. So
I think there's a way, because I think that Farquaad had changed it before. I don't know how though. I swear there's got to be a way mods can change titles, right?
yeah, I don't know anything about that though. I don't know anything about mod controls or anything like that.
Yeah,
So
I don't either.
I am on Ferraria the Chatty.
It may be in like an add-on or something that they have. So I've seen other streams do it, but I don't know if it's a native Twitch feature. I'm on Ferraria the Chatty. No, you're on. I'm on the diviner.
Okay. The diviner looks to be very similar to the prototypical Logo Star Alliance Untamed. I don't think it's like an upper echelon version of that deck. I think we have better versions of that 3-house combination, but it does look like it's got some nice stuff going on in it.
It's got Fangtooth, so that's pretty good.
I think that house combination is my favorite.
Logo Star Alliance Untamed.
Logo Star Alliance Untamed.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
and
good.
Dark Tidings.
Logo Star Alliance.
Logo
Almost
Star
anything.
Logo Star Alliance
Pretty good.
feels really good working together.
Yeah.
I mean they've always paired well since back in Worlds Collide, but in this set you just get to play so many more cards. You just get to do so much more unfun. I mean, I guess it's fun for you. It's so much more brutal for your opponent. The third house doesn't have to be Untamed, but it does feel like Untamed is the best it's been since Kota. So
I really like Sanctum.
I like some of what Sanctum does.
I would like Sanctum in that spot, honestly.
I don't hate Sanctum in that spot because I do think cards like Barrister Joya, and I think you could have Unfathomable.
Yeah, yeah.
There's I think Saurians and Shadows could both have a place in that lineup. But I like Untamed because of the burst and the potential to just close out a game.
You have the bonus of like Waste Not.
Right. Yeah. Does that deck have Waste Not?
It does have Waste Not.
Ah. Does it have anything good to use on Waste Not? It
I
doesn't,
mean, it's
right?
got like Keyfrog.
Yeah, okay.
That's something. You can also Fangtooth your Keyfrog.
Yeah.
The Keyfrog is very active in this.
Well, and
this
that
deck.
I think that deck is the only Pester Grove that we have.
Okay.
Where
that's creatures interplay enraged.
Yes. So I think that is also something that shouldn't be underrated. So
8. Alright, I'm first.
So I don't think Untamed was completely awful. I think AOA Untamed is very bad. The uncommons for Untamed and AOA are very good, so you can have decks that make Untamed look better than it actually is in AOA. But the vast majority of Untamed creatures at common and AOA, in my opinion, are very bad. I will keep.
Okay. Play Vellum with the Amber Pit.
I am going to play Submersive Principle. both lose one.
Okay.
I will play Bill Jordan and raise the tide. And then I will play Novu Archaeologist.
You don't like Bonebird's Grovekeepers and Noxes?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
I'll draw 3.
I'll say Starlance. I'll play Scott. Skaz. And a Rocketeer Triska. And I'll Technobabble to stun those. Then I'll zap to do 2 damage to the Bill Jordan. The Grunt Buggy deck does probably appreciate that. Or like the Might Makes Right.
Yeah, it's MMR decks. Like Tintadlin is a creature that got better after AoA. Like Tintadlin is a creature that has a place in Worlds Collide because the archive is such a big deal in Worlds Collide.
Quadruple Bill Jordan could be awesome if you had like the Untamed guy.
I think you need Abyssal Zealots.
You need that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's not Untamed, Unfathomable.
If you have Abyssal Zealots, then some dumb stuff starts happening.
You have 4 Bill Jordans, you would just be ripping your opponent's Amber apart. But otherwise, it can be kind of clunky. I'd bet.
I am going to play Chelonia. I'm going to Persistence Hunting, I suppose, Star Alliance. And then I am going to Genetic Drift onto Chelonia. So I'll give a +1/+1 counter to Chelonia, and then this will get another. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Hyde. I will play Eddie. And Archive. Actually, I'm going to play Theory or Conjecture first and Archive top 2. Okay. Then I'll play Eddie and archive a card. Then I'll Reap with Vellum and archive 2 cards. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play 2 Altruist Rostrums.
My gosh.
I'm going to play a Censor Philo. I'll get one from Chelonia because the tide is high. And I'll play Cornicin Octavia, and I will get one because tide is high. And it's your turn. Now we'll draw 4.
Play Starlance.
Why do you lick? Why do you lick? Why do you lick?
Play Hawkins.
How can he lick?
And gain 2.
Zeramis, how's it going?
Officer's Blaster on Eddie. I'm gonna Reap with Scott to Reap with Vellum. Yes. And then Archive 2. Triska. What? What's up? Triska will just Reap.
It's messed up your sleeping schedule again.
Okay, your turn. Check with 9.
Alright, I am...
Dinner at 1 a.m. is where it's at, jeez.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. Cornicin is going to capture 2. I am going to rostrum these. So one's going to go to Eddie, one is going to go to Hyde. I am going to Crushing Charge.
Oh my god. Okay, so these are archived.
They are not, dead because they die at the same time.
Okay,
we
this
ran
is
into that before. Eddie lives, but I will tell Eddie, I know you didn't put all those cards into the archives. And then Censor Philo will Reap. My creatures are my Archaeologist and Chelonia are dead, which is a shame because
oh yeah,
I got a feeling that Chelonia could have gone the distance. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. So check with 8.
Soulforge.
Dino, this dog isn't licking my arm.
I will say Logos.
This is a gigantic archives.
I will take 3 chains. Merciless Principle. Play Swevin. Play Static Charge. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play All Tied Up. And then I will play All Tied Up.
Hmm.
And then I will play Deepwater Druid. This took some damage. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 9.
Okay, let's say Untamed. I'll pick up the archive. I will play all tied up.
There's actually these decks tonight that just from the first couple of turns of these games, these decks tonight seem a lot more fun than the decks we played last night. So
play Chelonia. I'll play Keyforge and gain 1. Play Gabuk and gain 1. I'll play Niliobi and gain 1. I'll play Kangafant and gain 1. I'll play Persistence Hunting for Dinos. I will waste not my Gabuk. So I discard the top card. The Walmart. Put it into play. Does not play it.
right.
I do draw 3 cards though. I will play Fangtooth, and I'll do damage to the Philo. Pester Grove, so each creature enters play enraged. I will put Instrument of Silence on Miliobi. And that is my turn.
With some mass mutations horse shit right there.
Yeah, it was. And my turn, Fangtooth will kill the Keyforge, and I'll forge.
I will forge. And then I don't have any amber control. I can like clear some of the board because I can play Old Egad, Tall Mage, PI Swev, and Bouncing Death Quirk some stuff away. My Censor Philo will die, but I don't actually have any amber control since you tapped my Cornerstone. Oh, I'm sorry, you're only at 5.
Yeah,
you're only
at
5. Okay. So, sorry, I thought I had actually lost. Alright, Philo dies at the beginning of my turn. I am going to say Logos. So I will play Swevin, Old Egad, Tall Mage. He's got 3 counters. I will BDQ Old Egad, killing Chelonia. I will BDQ, and I get to ward.
And Rage.
I will BDQ Tall Mage and Walmart, and Tall Mage and Kangafant, and Swevin and your Swevin, and then Swevin and Miliobi. I don't think I leave anything alive. I think I kill it all. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Play Starlines. I'll play a Kirker, a Teresa, and Officer's Blaster on. And then end of turn, Fangtooth will take out the Cornison.
Okay, now I lose because I have no amber control. Well, no, I don't technically lose yet. I'll information exchange and steal 1. Okay. And it's your turn.
He's enraged. He's mad. Play a Mechabooey. Draw a card. Play Old Egad. Play Academy Training. Reap. I can't reap.
Nope.
I'll fight the Gruin.
He is no longer enraged.
I will discard Bill Jordan. Play Archon's Callback. Draw the cards I was going to draw anyway.
Okay. I don't have any amber control, so you just want to shuffle
Okay.
up and move on to the next. Now I have lost. I mean, I don't know, like, I was like a turn slow on Crushing Charge. I didn't have it when you played all this stuff. And then you took a Logos turn that archived like 7 cards. And then I lost the game. I feel like it was like kind of close before that, but
Most of what you can do against playing my entire Untamed side.
Yeah, right. I mean, you did play. Yeah, how many Untamed cards did you play?
It may have been all of them.
I think it was 12.
It may have been all of them.
Someone can go back and check. I would be surprised if it was only 10. But I mean, I don't like your opponent played a third of the deck. I'm. How do you win? How do you win when that happens?
Okay, the deck's got some juice though.
Yeah,
it's got some for real juice.
Yeah, but like I said, that's why I said that combination right there felt like because the other decks that we've played aren't doing anything even on that level. The stupid submersive principle was timed so well too. I kept taking the tide for free with the cards in my deck, but you kept taking it back. And it doesn't matter when you archive that many cards.
Yeah, like at that point I had 4 or 5 Untamed cards already archived, or maybe it was even 6. The luck on that one was hitting 2 off the Theory Conjecture, and then I already had 3 in my hand from Eddie
for Untamed.
And then I used Vellum to archive 2 more. So like,
oh yeah,
yeah. Vellum was doing some work.
Yeah, I mean, I killed everything as soon as I could.
The shakes.
Chat's got it bad. Let them shake themselves to pieces.
These are similar decks. I do have a Red Hand Registry.
Yeah.
And Brand.
This deck doesn't actually steal a ton.
Okay.
It's got shoulder ids, which is very annoying to play against a deck that has Red Hand Registry because they can force it to trigger.
The Hot Archivist. Mr. Tarot Titan. I know you didn't, Mr. Tarot Titan. Oh, the Cerarium. And then list Numeria that's take control of a creature with Amber on it.
It's no grand mail.
10. Okay. I'm logging.
I'll keep. This hand's too good to play. I'll play Lapisaurus. It's like a little awkward, but I think it's too good to just throw away. I'd lump Lapisaurus in the pile of creatures who's like plays better than they look. You're still not like blown away by it.
I like having a 4/2 period.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You're not blown away by it. It's not gonna win you the game by itself, but it does some work.
Yeah. Alright, I'll play Badge Magus and Healer Harm to just gain 1. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Starlance. I'll play Kincan. I will Biome Discovery and raise the tide. I'm gonna put the nozzle onto Lapisaurus. And then I guess I'll play the Xeno Training. It's like tempting to not play the Xeno Training because of Kincan. It's your turn. I will draw.
No one has tide, right?
I have the tide. I play Biome Discovery. Oh. The tide is mine.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. I'll play Undignathus.
Do not look away from
the nozzle.
The nozzle.
Decadence. Exalt. And do I even reap? Because if I reap and I call Shadows next turn, I could take the tide and kill the thing. I think I just move this there.
Okay.
Your turn.
So something slightly easier to kill.
Yeah.
Alright, I am gonna say...
This is game 2.
Yes, game 2. I am going to say Saurian. I'm gonna play Saurium. I will play Faust. I'll play Venator Altum. Lapisaurus. Do I spray down the Badge Magus? Do I reap? Against Sanctum, I think it's correct to take Sanctum creatures off the table. So I'll have Lapisaurus fight into Badge Magus. I think it's just way better to curtail Sanctum stuff. Something like Badge Magus, you could plop down like a Seneschal or something huge next to her, and then get some fights that I wasn't expecting. Okay, and it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Play Shadows. I'll booby trap the Lapisaurus.
Okay.
I will borrow the Terrarium, I guess.
Yeah, it's yours.
Mine now. Play Francis. Sea Urchin. I think I should discard. Actually, I'll play Sea Urchin.
This dog drives me crazy. Whenever he barks at stuff that he knows is in the house. He knows it is in the house. Why are you barking at it?
Well, he was asleep and he forgot.
Why is he looking at it? Why is he mad at it?
I do get to capture.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
I am going to say Shadows, Whisper, Hobnobber. I'm gonna Hornswoggle my Sorarium, thank you. And then I'm gonna throw that kid into the briny deep. I'm gonna hit that Sea Urchin with some cement shoes. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6 and I'll draw 4.
Play Shadows. I'm gonna fight Hobnobber.
Dead.
Mage gain 1. I'm gonna play a Brand. Gain another one. I'm gonna stir up trouble amongst Whisper and Faust. So they hit each other. And I'll discard this Hard Simpson. Your turn.
Could have stirred up trouble. Was it enemies?
I could have killed my Brand, but I didn't. I feel like I wanted to kill your stuff.
Okay. Alright, so I will forge.
Yes, that is an interesting usage of the stir up trouble.
I am going to say Saurian. I'll play Altruis Rostrum. Venator Altum will kill Francis. I'm like tempted to kill Brend there. I will play Dino You Didn't. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw to you.
The Sanctum. Play your Red Hand Registry. Play a Staunch Knight. Lair of the Lake. Golgotha. Your turn.
Golgotha's killed so many of my creatures
The beef.
over the past, since Mass Mutations came out. Lord Golgotha has killed so many creatures. Alright, I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to play Biome Discovery. I'll discard Venator Altum.
No Sass Limit Reversal. Interesting.
I'm going to Technobabble Lord Golgotha, please.
Okay. I do wonder what... I bet the Sass of the winner of that tournament is not going to be as low as you think.
Yeah. I'll play Volmart. I think this is actually premature, because I think there's a good chance that you pop Brend, and and then I like
Can tax for 9.
want to tax you the full amount. I'm gonna zap. We got Star Alliance, we got Sanctum, we got Shadows, we got Saurian, we got 4, so that's a dead Larry, and I'll dump another damage into the Undead Nathas. Sooner or later, I'll worry about him getting killed. Alright, it's your turn. I'll say check with 6, I will draw 4.
Well, say Shadows. I'll fight Larry of the Lake, or I'm sorry, Lieutenant Valmart with the Brand. I'll Looter Pillage to steal 1. That is my turn. A lot of artifacts, upgrades, and very few creatures. Now that's a recipe for poop, right there. For sure.
Yeah. You need like artifacts that don't do enough on their own, right? So if you've got like Twin Bolt Emission, then Anomaly Exploiter is a fine card. But if you don't have any logos,
Plasters. That is the one. That is correct.
Yeah. I still maintain you could probably find some barely functional Coda, Mars, Sanctum, X, probably Untamed decks that are just truly horrendous.
Yeah.
Red Hand Registry. What if I my question is what if I punish the person who steals? Is that enough to appease Sanctum? I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to stir up trouble between Undag Nathas and Lord Golgotha.
Okay.
And he only says he does no damage while fighting,
right.
So he will murder Golgotha.
Okay.
I will play Sea Urchin, and that'll trigger Red Hand Registry. And then I will mug the Undag Nathas. We'll just keep beating on this giant fish.
4 fish.
I'll say check with 7, and it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
You ain't got no check. You ain't got no forge step.
I got check.
You ain't got no forge.
I got check.
I'll play Saurian. Play Saurium.
I just can't do anything with it.
Ain't got no forge step. Play High Priest Taurus, Magistra Vita, Medicus Lake, Sensor Philo. Reap with this idiot, I guess. I'm done. Seeing dinos now.
Two Sauriums, huh? I am going to say Saurian myself. I'll play Venator Altum. I'll play Magistra Vita. I will exalt Sea Urchin to reap with it, but I can't because of Saurium. I am going to Rostrum to move this to... I'm tempted. I'll move it to High Priest Torvis. This is probably not correct.
Oh, you're gonna play...
and I'm gonna play... Oh, I don't get to use it. I don't get to use them immediately.
Yeah.
I do not actually get to use them immediately. I'll move it to Medicus Lacus then. And then I'll list Numari, Medicus Lacus. Yeah.
That does make sense.
I can't steal him and then play this multiple times. So, all right. And then Medicus Lacus will go ahead and just kill High Priest Torvis as borrowed time, and I will say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
That works. I'll say Shadows. I will...
3 Crystal Hive Coda with 2 Mars. Yeah, I got something similar. I have like a...
Play sack of coins. I'll do 1 damage and 1 damage.
Yep.
And then I will Met Shoes my brand.
Okay.
Raise the Tide. And steal 3. And I will play a Sea Urchin and steal 1. And Wide Willow. I'm done. Check with 7.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll take 3 chains and raise the tide. I will play Hawkins here. Play Volmart. I'll give Medicus Lacus Light of the Archons. And it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2. I'll say check with 7.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna Mighty Lance the Medicus and the Vita Vita. My Medicus. I will fight Volmart. I'll Hammergram Altum. I'll Cleansing Wave for 5. And that's it. Good night, Zeramus.
See you, Zeramus. Alright, I'll forge. I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Hornswoggle the Red Hand Registry, and then I'm gonna discard Shoulder Id, Hard Simpson, and the other Shoulder Id. It's your turn. I'll draw these, and you've won. So.
No. Jeez.
The Red Hand Registry. I have like 3 creatures I literally can't play in this deck, and they kept piling up.
What if this card is just nuts against Coda? I
think Red Hand... I mean, that's the thing, is I think Red Hand Registry just hates some decks out of every format.
Yeah.
Right? I think Red Hand Registry existing is like extremely powerful.
I think it's good. I'm glad it does exist, because stealing on its own is...
But in that matchup, it was like you got to steal and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I had considered enlisting Brend, because at least that way, if I'm going to steal, I'm going to steal a bunch. Right? Yeah. It's possible. It was correct. Oh, I'm on this. I think it was possible. It was correct to steal Brend.
Yeah, that may be.
But I was trying to set up a board that I could use, but you kept dealing with parts of it.
Yeah.
I was like desperately trying to get some value from it. I missed took that Star Alliance turn, and I drew Unity or Discord after playing the Hawkins and the Light of the Archons. That's actually an insane amount of amber.
Yeah.
If I have them at the same time. So, and Volmart. Like, importantly, I could play Volmart to stall you, Unity or Discord, Volmart back to my hand. Don't play it the second time. Hold it in my hand to forge. So...
yeah. Only bet 10 there, Chiefman.
You need some more amber.
You broke.
You broke. We clean it out after every season.
Yep.
It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
But yeah, it just feels like I was on the wrong side of the Red Hand Registry.
Just have a Red Hand Registry in your deck.
Yeah.
It's easy.
My deck didn't have like a ton of stealing, but it does make a lot of my creatures really bad.
Oh, both rolled 5.
Yeah.
9.
This happens forever.
8. 6. Okay.
Who won that? I did?
Yes. I'll keep.
Play Sensor Philo. It's your turn.
Play Bilge Warden, take the Tide. Play Tall Mage and Tall Mage. So 2. Your turn.
Okay, gonna say Saurian, so I'll play Medicus Lacus. I'll play Sensor Philo. This Sensor Philo is gonna kill the Bilge Warden. And then I am going to play Reach Advantage. Take the Tide. Don't draw.
Played Saurians, Medicus Lacus, Sensor Philo, Gladiodontus. Your turn. Might makes right.
Yeah.
Easy might makes right.
Legacy Maverick might makes right. Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Larry the Lake. I'll play Badge Magus. I'll Hammer Graham, Sensor Philo. Then I will Cleansing Blade for 2. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Play Logos. Play Egad, play Swevin. Fight Larry the Lake. Fight Badge Magus.
Legacy one sitting against me.
Oh yeah. Be down with that. And I'll play a Seaborg. Your turn.
You wanna generate some amber there?
I'm working on it. One day.
I am going to say Shadows. I'll play Loot or Pillage, and a friendly creature will capture 3. I am going to stir up some trouble between Magus Legus and Tall Mage. I'm going to throw P.I. Swevin into the drink. And then I've got a sack of coins. I'm going to hit Tall Mage with it for 2. Actually, I think I'll hit the Seaborg for 4 of it, and then Tall Mage for. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Well, say Tamed. Play Mollymock. Actually, I'll play Chelonia, then Mollymock. I'm not gonna bother. Not taking 3 chains here. I'll put Way of the Pixie on Gladiodontus. Assert dominance to fight with him. Unstun him. The threat has arrived.
Yep.
I will maybe generate Amber with him, maybe. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I will play Red Hand Registry. I am going to play Strange Ordination. This deck actually has a lot of pips.
Yes, it does.
Now that I have had a chance.
It's got a lot of Amber generation.
I'm going to play Taxing Journey. You've not generated any Amber yet. I am going to play Heal or Harm. I'll just gain 1. I'll just try to win the game before you crush me. It's your turn. I'll say check with 11, and I'll draw 4.
Azarian. Play Rostrum. Play Lapisaurus. Octavia. I have a go to the many, but I think it only kills my stuff.
These are all dinosaur
stuff.
They're all dinosaurs.
So I'll discard go to the many. Reap with Gladiodontus. Heal already and be mad. And we'll fight the Medicus. I will unstun the Sensor Philo. Your turn.
I will 4. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Hard Simpson. I'll play Francis. I'll play Brend. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Untamed. Play all tied up. Take the tide. Play all tied up. Gain 2. Play Old Patty. Gain 1. Persistence Hunting. Shadows. Mollymock will fight Philo. Or Reap with Chilonia. Your turn. 9.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I will play Sea Urchin. I'll play Sea Urchin, and then I'm going to Booby Trap Brend.
Okay.
So it'll kill the Sea Urchin, and I'll steal 3. I don't think it's... You'll Forge. I don't think it's quite worth taking 3 chains to steal 1 amber and stopping you. I think it's like... It's borderline. I think it's like close. Alright, anyway, that's my turn. I'll say check with 9. I'll draw 2.
That works. Say Logos. I will Submersive Principle. I will Reap with Old Egad. I'll Reap with Talmage. Play BDQ. Get Egad and Francis. I'll get this and that, and then this and that. Chilonia is worded, yeah. Okay. Your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I will Mighty Lance, Censor Philo, and get the ward off of Chilonia. I'll play Staunch Knight. I'll heal or harm to just heal the Staunch Knight. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. I'll say check with 6.
Say Saurian. I'll play a Rostrum. I will use the Cornizon to capture 2. Move one of those to the Staunch Knight. I'm gonna Dino you did in the Staunch Knight.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised I haven't lost to the Saurian yet.
I'm gonna Reap in game 2. He's gonna ready and be mad. He's gonna Reap again.
Yeah. I was actually waiting for the corner to turn on the Saurian for a number of turns, because this stuff had been in play for far too long. I was like expecting to lose to it at any time. Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I am going to play Magistra Vita. I'll play Saurium. I am going to Decadence to Exalt Ready and use Magistra Vita to Reap. And then I'm going to Decadence this Cornison Octavia. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 6. I will draw 4. It's your turn.
Porch. The Saurian. Carpe Venum to Exalt. I'll use these to do that. I'll go ahead and capture 2 more. I will Reap.
That's good.
Jeez.
Well, you have to fight first, and then you can Reap.
Let's fight and then
enraged.
Reap, yeah. And then Reap. Go to 6.
Yeah. Got hit with so much. I just... I mean, that when I took the turn and I said I have to try to win the game before Justin could crush me, that was the scenario that I saw coming, and yeah, I just like game went off the rails before. I don't have the removal to kill the stuff that you had, right?
Yeah.
Like,
again, that's like
just,
the problem.
Yeah.
The problem. Okay.
Next game. Well, the deck that did dumb stuff in game 1. I only forged a key. Yeah. You may have thought I forged a second key, but you in fact you actually took like 8 amber from me that game without stealing. So
that Saurian side is pretty strong.
It's got a lot of synergy. Yeah.
I think the Logos is somewhat lacking in this deck.
Yeah, you say that, but like old EGAT is at its best with bouncing down.
That's true. It is actually pretty good like that.
So,
it's just like a lot of creatures.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have as many actions as you want. You'd want like an Eddy or something like that, right? That gets really rounded out. But this is my chance. I will draw, like, my opening hand will be like 4 untamed things. Hide will be in my opening hand. Vellum will be at the bottom of the deck. It'll be turn 8. I'll have like a card in the archives. Everything will die to the stupid Saurian stuff. Like I don't know what it is about this set, but it's like if you draw your cards in certain orders, the decks just behave completely differently. It's like it's not even close. I've been on the wrong side of all the scaling amber control tonight too. I drew the cleansing wave really early in that game. If I had the cleansing wave, for later, that's a way for me to win the game, right? You've got 5 creatures that are all damaged from beating the shit out of my creatures. I can at least get a key off of it, right? But I drew the cleansing wave too early for it to. And when you played the tall mages, I was like, there's actually a chance that you just fight into my Saurian stuff to get it off the table, and then I could go like cleansing wave. Eight, 7. You are first. I will keep.
Not keep. You do better than that. Mr. Tyranno Titan.
The hot archivist.
He's not the other archivist. He's the hot one.
I'm just imagining the romance cover, the romance novel cover.
Okay. Let's play Whisper.
Yeah, I'll say Untamed, I'll play Chelonia, I'll play Keyforge, I'll play King of Fan. I was actually going to take Chains there, but since you played Whisper, I'm not going to, since you could kill Chelonia. I think there was a good chance Chelonia would generate a lot of amber if you didn't have like an immediate answer to it, but in this case, I'm not going to take the Chains.
Sorry, I'll play Faust and Vita. I will Exalt and Reap with Whisper.
She'll sacrifice to the King of Fan. I don't know if you want that.
I guess I don't want that. I'll play I Know You Didn't in Illis Numeri. To do nothing. Okay, your turn.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll put Officer's Blaster onto Chelonia.
Fire the builds jobs. Veg.
I'll play Mutagenesis Researcher. I'll play Skaz. And it is your turn though.
Well, the shadows. I'm gonna cement choose the Chelonia.
Okay.
Oh wait, she's not dead from that. Alright, we're whispering Chelonia.
Okay. So this goes to the Keyfrog.
Yeah. I will cement choose Scott.
Skaz. You raise the tide.
I will play a Hard Simpson. I'll play Kerwallop. Deal 1 to everything. Deal 1. With Simpson. Your turn. I got some more BTT emotes slots today. Subscription continued, so gotta figure out what I want to add. I need to add drum time. I don't think we have drum time yet. And we have piano time, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely need some musical instruments because they're too good.
Mm-hmm.
They're all too good.
Yeah. I like drum time a lot. Maybe it's time for us to start adding some like subtle background noise, like the tabletop audio.
Tabletop audio, the DMCA free.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to say Starlance. I'll play Volmart.
How y'all feel about that?
I am going to Zap. I've got 3 to do. I'm going to kill... I'll do 2 damage to Whisper. I'll do 1 damage to Magistra Vita. And then Mutagenesis Researcher will trade with Faust. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Play Saurian. Play Venator Altum. Play Venator Altum.
4 damage? It was... Starlance. Yes, 4 damage. So... I'll put the extra damage into Magistra Vita.
Play Lycus. I'll play Saurium. I'll reap. Okay,
No, she'll explode.
I can do the thing first. I can exalt and reap.
And he'll explode.
And it'll explode. That's fine. I'm cool with Hard Simpson being dead. You do get that.
Yeah, that comes to me.
I'll say check with 6.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Mecha Buoy and draw a card. I am going to play Submersive Principle. We'll both lose 1. I will play Vellum and gain 1. I will play Eddie and archive 1. Yeah, it's your turn. You'll get 1 from the Mecha Buoy. I'll draw.
Play Starlance. Play Can. Play Walmart. The Nozzle is going on Venator Altum. Play Biome Discovery. Up to. I'll discard this Biome Discovery. I'll play Technobabble on Walmart because potential taxing, even though Eddie's probably going to tax me either way. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Meliobi. I am going to Persistence Hunting Saurian. I will play All Tide Up to raise the tide. I am going to play Volmart last turn.
Yeah. Well, King of Fans gonna stomp on Volmart then. And then I'll reap with the Keyfrog. I don't get to forge here, but it'll explode and put a blaster on the King of Fans. And
it is your turn. You'll pay 7 for the key. I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll say shadows. I'll stir up trouble amongst those two. And I'll mug to finish off the Milliobi. Hornswoggle, the Muckabooey. Play Shouldered. That's it. Amber.
Okay, I'll forge for 6.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put my archives into my hand. Did you not steal with King Can? Was there a Shadows thing?
I don't think so. Oh, I played Shadows.
So I think I still forged because of the Mecha Bully, but I think you do steal one.
I could have taken 3 chains in that case to stop you, but I don't think I would.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I will put Officer's Blaster on. Well, let's see. Hang on. I think. What's the order here? What is the order here? Okay, I am going to Selective Preservation. 2, 3, 7, 5, and 6.
Oh, that's 7.
Yeah, it's 7 because of the blaster. Put Teresa on the Kangafant. Unstun Volmart. Kangafant's gonna crush the shoulder head. I don't have any amber for you to steal. I'll play Rocketeer Triska. I'm gonna Techno Babble Medicus Lacus. I'll play Officer's Blaster onto Vellum. And it is your turn. I will draw.
The shadows. Play Hobnobber. Ski Urchin. Capture 1. A Hornswoggle. And your turn. For this tabletop audio thing.
We need some Sag piano time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait for you.
You're good. You can
okay.
keep going.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Old Egad. Kangafant is going to attack the Hobnobber and die. Volmart will pick up the blaster.
Ian Amber for Muckabooey.
Oh yeah, Mechabooey.
Can I play all on the site? Or do I have to choose a theme? I can add a queue? Okay.
Dare we journey into the mysterious grotto?
Is that everything?
The Shrine of
I'm
Talos?
just gonna click everything.
The Grand Theater? The Skyship? Unto the Breach?
I mean, the Crucible is literally all themes, so...
Ice Dragon.
Wolf Pens, Candle Deep,
Vault of Terror.
Submerged. Submerged, you say?
Submerged.
Alright, let's click queue,
What does that sound like?
play. I'm gonna dial down the volume a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
We don't want it to be loud. We don't want it to be barely audible. So, dial down. Let us know if you can hear it.
Let us know if it's too loud.
Or if it's too loud, yeah.
I can see it over there.
It's making noise.
Yeah, we can see it over there. We can see that its line is below our line.
Less? Make less? Okay. Dial it down a bit more.
I don't... yeah, that is doing stuff. So, there we go. Alright.
Just barely.
Barely audible.
At least us. We probably won't be able to hear it much.
Yeah.
So, our speaker is really, really crappy. It's a literally $10 one speaker.
It is
one USB slot speaker.
It is completely covered in Eddie fur this time,
it's
too.
on the floor.
Okay. I'm going to play P.I. Sweven, and then I will reap with P.I. Sweven, and the tide is high, so I will draw 3.
Less more? Or less more? More or less? Even less? It's so hard to make it any less. Without making it needed. How about that?
I will play Hide.
What's the music for?
I know.
Just trying to make some ambiance.
Yeah, we're trying to get some ambiance.
Because I know sometimes in this set, especially, a lot of we'll go into the tank and it's just kind of silent for like 30 seconds.
we just sit there as we try to figure out how to take a turn in this set.
But how's it right now?
I'll play Theory of Conjecture and archive the top 2. Okay. I will reap with Vellum, and I will archive 2 because Hide is in play now.
I can play around with it and like actually add a second sound device so I can control it through OBS instead of controlling it on the website.
I'm gonna put Academy Training on Walmart, and I'll reap with Walmart. And then draw.
You up in the background, up a tad. Turn everything up.
I'll play Static Charge.
Turn us up, and the background up.
Turn me up in my headphones.
A tad, just a little tad. One tad. Is that too many tads? You tell me if those too many tads, right?
Okay. It is your turn. I will say check with 6. I will draw 4.
I don't forge with Walmart. Okay.
Walmart active.
Sea
Sea Urchin will die.
To
the Static Charge.
The Static Charge.
That is mine.
This is where I just lose. So I'll say Starlance. And voice volume is just low compared to the other videos I watch. Okay. This is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good. Very good. I'll play Walmart. Play Laracons. I'll zap. 1, 2, 3.
Starlance.
4. No, 3.
Logos. Sorry, I'm...
2 to Sweven. 1 to... I don't know. Walmart, I guess. Like, if I take chains this turn, I think I just lose the game. So, that's it. Your turn. I think I'll lose the game anyway, but...
Mecha Buoy.
That is the pain of Dark Tidings when you don't have the tide, right?
I'll forge for 6. I will say Logos, because I don't think there's any reason to say any other house. I'm gonna reap with Hide and draw 2.
I just strictly lose now.
Active Hide, active Vellum.
You have so much in your archive.
Yeah. It's like, if you ever dismantle the board, which you're not even guaranteed to do, then...
And I can't kill Higher Vellum anytime soon, so...
Yeah. Walmart...
Zap Egad, so you can't reap with the 2s. That's an interesting play.
I
I guess that's a 4 now.
Yeah.
That's 4. This is
Vellum
4.
is 4 because of the officer's blaster.
So all the 4s wouldn't actually be able to reap. That would be interesting, yeah. That probably would have been the play.
I was holding on to Bilge Warden in case you took the Tide, so I could play the Bilge Warden. I think it's like a solid play. It's definitely worth discussing Brittany. Yeah. Like, it is a good call out. I was trying to play around the Asaurium once I got to this state right now. And the officer's blasters, funny enough, are like huge against Asaurium. So, I will. I'll play Sweven. I'll reap with Walmart. Tempted to just crash into your Walmart. But I think I can just generate so much value. I'll reap with Vellum and Archive 2.
Did you draw with Walmart?
Not. Archive 2. Old Egad cannot reap. I will end the turn with an Archon's callback.
Okay. Alright. I'll just play some Sargon stuff and let you win with Mech Movie.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
I believe I win on the next turn with Keyforge.
Oh, yeah. You have, like, Fangtooth?
Yeah.
I guess the old Egad would have to be.
I've got Waste
Not old Egad. Okay. Man, that deck's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Also, the deck didn't even try to fight against it, so. Mr. Terror Titan, the Archivist, is not a good Keyforge deck. I think is a
it's a shame. Disproportionate to the greatness of the name. So.
Mr. Terror Titan is hot, so he does not have to excel in life.
Mr. Terror Titan is John Hamm's character from 30 Rock.
He doesn't have to do anything right or well.
He's too beautiful that people just let him get away with stuff.
Man, that was a great character.
There are a lot of really good characters on 30 Rock.
30 Rock's a wonderful show. I think he's like the hook hands. He's like breaking everything.
I like how John Hamm played one of the most serious acting roles of all time with Don Draper, and then never wanted to do serious acting ever again. And only wanted to do like comedy roles. So, all right, I'm on Terror Titan.
He's in a really good episode of Dark Mirror, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I have not watched that show yet, so I assume it's a grab bag, right? Like there's.
I mean, it's an anthology series, so it's
some are better
about how technology is evil. Which, I mean, it's got a lot of good points.
If you want to know how technology is evil, just work for a tech company.
Yeah. That's basically every episode, yeah. Your other sister says, yes, that's true. That's true. Where we're the only ones holding back the dam, and every little crack in the dam is you just like putting literal Scotch tape on it, and then the business being like, well, we can't afford to get you any like real fixes.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. I don't know.
You have plenty of Scotch tape. Just keep Scotch taping it. It works.
What I want to do is I want to like lock an MBA in a fucking server room and tell them that they can get out only if they get production back online. You know, and then it's like when they flounder around for a couple of days, that's when you go back to them and say,
all you have to do is unplug it and plug it back in.
Who's paying who at this point, right?
Yeah. You just unplug the server and plug it back in. Boom.
That's all
Production's
it takes.
back. Just like that. You don't even have to know any passwords. Yeah.
I think this hand's getting tossed back. It took me a while to hit the efficiency in that diviner, but once I did, the game was over.
Yeah.
It was like It was like you answered all of the medium threat level creatures, but like all the good ones.
You have to put like a $sign or an @ symbol in there, and then that's pretty much
right.
Correct. Yes.
You can change the 1, 2, 3, 4 for like the year.
Yeah. As if people rotate passwords. Come on.
Companies do.
Come on.
I actually think it's stupid to rotate passwords most of the time.
When I worked at the bank, I started working there in 2012, and I think we started setting BIOS passwords up as the bank name at 2012, and it was always at 2012, like throughout my entire career there, because that was what people were used to. Because it was like a TrueCrypt password.
70 days is too often. Yes, exactly. That's the thing about it. If you're making a new password every 3 months, then you just try to make it something you can remember.
And you just roll. You go one number up, right?
Yeah.
And it's like not really even more secure. You're not really getting anywhere. All right, I will play.
I thought I won the roll.
I rolled 10. You were mulliganing like you won the roll.
It's fine. Just pick one of these cards to throw back.
And the password did 2007 in it because that was the year it was created. Yep, sounds about right. Urgent issue, and the weekend was server backup for SQL auditing. The backup process has stopped working, and the DBAs didn't tell anyone until the drive was at 95% capacity. Suddenly there's a fire, and I'm the fireman. Do you work with me? Because I'm pretty sure that exact thing happened to us.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, that happens like all the time. All right. I'll play this archaeologist.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'll play Laposaurus, Medicus Legus, Bestiary Urso. Dino you didn't. The problem is, I think Mr. Terror Titan cannot activate this Dino you didn't without jumping through. It does, yeah, without jumping through a lot of hoops. Yeah. It's got to jump through some hoops.
They do. I will say, sorry, I'll play Ultros Rostrum. I will Carpe Venum. These two. And then I'll Dino you didn't, the Medicus. Your turn. You did it. Just like that.
But what's the year before the Linux epoch? Like, because the time for Linux is basically 1 second from whenever Linux basically came online.
I work in mortgage industry, so not oil and gas, but probably similarly regulated. I would hope. This has been famously configured 4-week backup retention on a system that didn't have capacity for more than 1 week. Yep, that sounds right. This all is making sense.
Yep. Alright, gotta say Saurian. I'm gonna play Sarbium. Gonna play Altruist Rostrum. The Laposaurus is gonna bowl over the Novu Archaeologist. He's too dangerous to live in this set. The Bestiary Urso is gonna reap. And it is your turn on Brawl 2.
Play Untamed. I'll play Chelonia. I'll play All Tied Up. Tide. Play Old Patty and gain 1. I'll assert dominance and I'll fight the dino. I do get to exalt though. Your turn.
Gonna say Shadows, gonna play Whisper, gonna play Hobnobber. I will Hornswoggle your Altruist Rostrum.
Would you like to move one?
Yeah, I'll move it from Old Patty onto... Your turn. Draw 3.
Play Saurian. Play Sensor Philo. Gain 1. Play Laposaurus. Gain 1. Play Gladiodontus. Gain 1. Your turn. Return to work and suddenly all the workroom solutions were natting off Republic. Oh, oh my god, that's horrifying.
Hilarious.
Jeez. Right.
Okay, gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Hobnob. It's like too good to
Yeah.
not do there. The Gladiodontus is stunned. I'm going to take Chelonia and make her go for a swim. Whisper. Is it worth it to smoke one of these dinos? I think so. I'll use Whisper to smoke Sensor Philo. So you could end up in a situation of getting to kill some of my creatures for free.
We got all kinds of background noise tonight.
And I'll say Chuckle 7, I'll draw one. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Forge.
Yeah.
Say Logos. Play. I'll play Full Egad, Swevin, Bill Jordan. Undo the wrongs that he has done. I'll play Seaborg. I will Bouncing Deathquark to get Old Egad. I will get Hobnobber. I'll get Urso. Whisper. Your turn.
Okay, I'll Forge.
You like it? We are accepting feedback.
Constantly improve. That's the name of the game. I am going to say...
If you don't like it, I'll like Patreon to them and get the catalog and stuff. Yeah, that's the best use of Ega, I agree.
I'm gonna Techno Battle right there. Before I insta-lose. I'll play Volmart, I'll play Light of the Archons. I will Biome Discovery to take the Tide. I will Xeno Training. And it's your turn. I'll draw 5.
Play Lotus. I will take the Tide. Chains. Subversive Principle. I'll Reap with Swevin.
You will not.
Ooh.
No. Got some Rostrum.
Oh, that definitely sucks.
Dino, you aren't reaping with your...
Bolt. It's not good. I'll play Talmadge.
Dino, you're not reaping with your 2 power creatures.
On stone stuff. I'll fight it. Okay, your turn. Star Realms?
Yeah, Star Realms is pretty fun. 80 Keen and I, 80 Keen, who's one of the moderators here, we used to play Friday Night Magic together years back, and we played a shitload of Star Realms in between rounds. So.
We played Hero Realms this last I guess it was winter now.
Yeah.
On stream, and it was really fun too. And they have a really good co-op mode.
During our variety sessions, while we were waiting for Dark Tidings to get here, we did the campaign for Hero Realms, and that honestly it's pretty sweet.
It was really good.
Literally, this deck is like half powerful cards, half like decent cards, half synergy, half like not working together.
Ain't quite there.
Yeah, I guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Kincan with a Plasma Nozzle. And then I'll Unity or Discord to pull it back. Play it again. Your turn. I will draw.
Okay, Untamed. I'll Mollymock the Cerarium. Genetic Drift. Here.
Nope, no. That's you're thinking of the wrong one.
Yep. I'll do it here anyway. Like that.
Right.
And then I'll Reap with Patty. Discard the bottom 3 cards. And then play each creature, discard this way one at a time. Okay, I get 1 creature. X-Lakes. Your turn.
Alright, gonna say shadows. I'm gonna hornswoggle your rostrum. I am going to play Shoulder It. I am gonna stir up trouble between Lakus and old Patty.
Oh, you steal one?
What?
Because of Can?
For saying shot? Oh, yes. Yes! Yes! Just like I planned! I think I discard this Korwallop. I don't think it helps me enough. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. I'm gonna mug old Patty
No!
to get him out of there. Okay. It's your turn. I'll say check with 8 and I'll draw ball.
Play Logos. Information exchange. Steal 2. Play All Mage with 2 counters. I'll Reap with the Bilge Warden, give you the Tide. Reap with the Bilge Warden, take the Tide back. Reap with Australis, Seaborg, and shoot Can for 2. And Reap with Talmage, Steelheart. Your turn.
I am forging?
Yep.
Somehow. I am going to say Star Alliance.
There is background music.
Play by
That's crazy. Amber Snake, where it's back.
Oh, I raised the tide. I don't get to look at the top crap. But play Biome Discovery. Yeah. I am going to play Volmart to tax. And then I am going to play Zap. And I think I'm going to murder the Seaborg. I've got Logos. I've got Untamed. I've got Saurian. I've got Star Alliance. I've got Shoulder It. 5. So, 4 to the Seaborg. 1 to Tall Mage. And it is your turn. I will draw.
And now we can have like dancing emotes and the instrument emotes at random points in chat, and that's what I really want.
Yeah, that is important, I think. Possibly one of the most important aspects of any Twitch chat is the ability to use the BTD emotes at any point during the stream, and not just like at the beginning or end. So
I'll say Untamed.
So you were thinking about those chains.
I was thinking about the chains. I'm in Persistent Sign with Walmart. Star Alliance, rather. I will play Gruen. Well, I will give you the Amber for this Gruen. I thinking about chains not just to not give you the Amber. I guess I'll play this Bear first. I don't think he's ever getting to the center of the line. But
I didn't even know that was in a deck tonight.
Yep, and I'll Reap with Mollymawk. There we go.
Didn't even know it was in a deck tonight.
Which animated emotes don't work yet? What? I know they released official, like, you can upload animated emotes now.
Yes, I did know that, which is cool. I don't think we're at a level where we can
BTTV emotes are just so much cooler.
They also have follower emotes now.
Yeah. And it lets you shuffle around your emotes. So, like, before, if we moved an emote from tier 2 to tier 3, we'd have to wait for it to get approved. You don't have to do that anymore. You can just, like, have a library of emotes, and you can shuffle them around between, like, subscriber tiers.
Okay. Do we end up getting more emotes with the follower emotes thing?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So
I still don't think we have any more than 5 slots on Twitch, which is lame. Or maybe it's like 5 on the first tier and then 1 on each other tier. Yeah.
I can't quite get this Eldest
Bear. They don't work on the stream chat. That's odd. That's really odd. I don't know why that doesn't work. I guess that's just like part of the widget. I guess the widget's not upgraded yet for Streamlabs.
Is that Nabaru? We get some Baru heads in chat here. We got some VTubers in chat. I am going to play Magistra Vita. I'm gonna exalt my shoulder it so that it can reap. Rostrum. Ooh, whom. Oomst. I guess the eldest bear.
Edge.
Does he react at the same level that Quinn does? I imagine with the animated avatar, you probably don't get the same watching a man die like Quinn does whenever something happens to him. Do I even want to do this? Do I even want to? Yes, I do, because I have to. I'll list Numenaria, and then I'll reap with it, and then I'll play 2 Vinegar Ultims. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 6, and I will draw.
What if I can't stop an Amber? What happens then? I have a Keyfrog 2 that I can't kill.
No way to kill.
Unless I had it on my already in play. Kill like 3 different ways then. But my Saurian turn that I just haven't been able to take.
Because it doesn't stop an Amber.
Because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Oh.
The Hot Archivist shows his quality.
Blundered his way into a win.
Jeez.
Off the list Numenari.
I think that throws a wrench in this pod too. Because I think that means this deck does not advance.
The Archivist got the dub.
Got the dub, yeah.
Oh my god, I could destroy some Amber. Destroyed. Later, Amber.
Got me one too many times.
Saurium. It got destroyed.
The Saurium was pretty rough. Pretty rough. Okay.
Oh, am I on the Diviner again? Oh, please tell me I get to play this deck again.
I think so.
Please tell me I get to play this deck again.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what the standings look like. Oh, so this is... If the Diviner wins this one, it's a 3-0 pod. A 3-0 sweep pod. If Raja wins, it advances.
Okay. Raja's moderate. It's got a lot of Amber, but I don't know if it can keep up with just the pure... the
Archivist was popping off that game, for sure.
I got a Hobnobber steal, which was good. I was surprised that Hobnobber lived because I took that Shadow's turn just expecting Hobnobber to be dead, but I got to actually untap with it and use it, so I think that was a pretty big swing. Both decks wanted the Tide, but were not very good at taking the Tide.
Yeah.
Didn't want chains. So there were a couple of times where I was like, Justin gets to do whatever he wants with the Tide, but the Saurium stopped P.I. Sweven from reaping one time, which may have been enough.
That was pretty big, because I had to take 3 changes that turn. So, yeah.
There's a funny amount of reap hate in this pod tonight. It has not been easy. It has not been easy to use boards effectively.
I'm first.
Yeah. That's like old Egad. Old Egad shows up on the dinner table with is like, what is my purpose? And you tell old Egad, you get on the table so my 2 power creatures can reap.
Okay.
Is this a mulligan? I'll keep.
Play reach advantage.
Gonna say Untamed, I'll play Keyfrog, I'll play Meliobi, and I'll draw 2.
Thessarian, or Sanctum. I'll play Strange Ordination. I will play Larry of the Lake. I'll heal or harm to fight Keyfrog. I'll hammer ram the Meliobi. Stunned. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Logos, I'll play Eddie, I'll play Static Charge. First I'll play Submersive Principle, you only lose 1, and then I'll play the Static Charge, that way I don't put my own name. And it's your turn, I'll draw 3.
Say Shadows. The archive ready? In archive?
Oh, it was this. That was in my hand, so draw.
Actually, I'll play Sanctum. I'll fight Eddie. I'll Cleansing Wave for 2. And I'll play Staunch Knight. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to Technobabble this Sanctum. Nerds. I'm going to play Skaz. I will play Kirker. I'll give Skaz a blaster. And then I will play Mutagenesis Researcher. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Say Shadows. Play Hards. What?
You want to shut your Staunch Knight off?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the Static Charge is there.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
So he's doomed. He's stunned anyway. I don't care about him. Play Hard Simpson. I will Cement Shoes my Hard Simpson to steal 1. I'll play a Sea Urchin to steal 1. I'll play Looter Pillage to steal 1. I will play One-Eyed Willow. Your turn.
Hard Simpson's got
2 damage.
No, he doesn't take damage because you don't have.
Oh no! All right, well, and that's not there. I'll shoot the Meliobi, I guess. Okay. Stupid Larry the Lake. Anti-synergy. Okay.
Okay, I am going to put my archives into my hand, and I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to take 3 chains to raise the tide. I do reluctantly, but I actually wanted you to steal this amber because I am going to play Volmart here to make your keys cost more next turn. I will play Triska. Skaz is going to reap, which will let me ready Triska and use Triska. I think just fights One-Eyed Willow. I don't think I want to give you a situation where you can just steal a bunch of stuff. Mutagenesis Researcher will fight the Sea Urchin, and then Kirker will reap. And I'll Got this Teresa. I'll play Teresa here. I'll play Teresa over here. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and drop one.
Okay. Play shadows. I'm gonna take 3 chains. Raise the tide. I will play Brand, give you 1, play Sea Urchin and steal it. I will booby trap the Walmart. Hard Sentinel fight Teresa, take 1, and steal 1.
I'm getting absolutely shadowed over here.
And I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna play Sweven. I'll play Vellum. I'll play Hide. It is your turn. I'm gonna drop a chain and draw 3. Go ahead.
Play Sanctum. I'll Healer Harm to have Hard Simpson fight Hide. I take 2, steal 1.
I had removal at any point. I would have loved to. I would love to be using it.
I could have done that better. I have a Badge Magus, like a Healer Harm to have Badge Magus fight Vellum, and then have Hard Simpson fight Hide.
Yeah, they're in the archives.
Rend fight Kirker and die.
Jesus.
And then play Red Hand Registry.
Yeah.
Well, this is
When he has 8, I'm gonna count the number of Shadows cards because it was 9 of the Shadows cards. Yeah, when he plays 9 of the Shadow cards all together, yeah, disgusting things happen. He took a really good Shadows turn, and so I was like, I'll answer some stuff on the board, and then he took another disgusting Shadows turn right after that. Okay. I am going to say...
Oh, I didn't stun these guys as well.
I am going to say... Jesus. I have to say Logos here. I'll say Logos, play Vellum, I'll play Hide, I'll take 3 chains for the Tide, I'll Reap with Sweven to draw 3. And it's like... In Dark Tidings, you expect your opponent to either deal with your Amber or deal with your creatures. You don't expect both. But the Shadows has been doing both, and it has been deeply frustrating. Alright, so I'll draw these 3. I'll put Academy Training on Skaz. I will Reap with Skaz to draw. That's going to let me ready and Reap with Hide. I will draw. I've just been trying to use my creatures for like 100 turns because I get to do this. I can't even hold all of these cards. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to play Archon's Callback. I'm going to draw another 5.
Okay. Drew like 16 cards.
Your turn.
Okay, I'll forge. Say Saurian. I'll play a Saurium. Play Censor Medicus Vita to Exalt and Reap. The Urchin's really screwing me up right now. Oh, well, your turn.
Sea Urchin?
Because of the Saurium. Block your stuff. Giant Blooms is great.
Yeah, Giant Blooms was really fun.
I'm gonna cut it into its own YouTube video to upload, so check it out. Nice, it's like a full, nice 30 to 40 minute stream. Okay.
Okay, I think I have to take a Star Alliance turn. Sand Star Alliance. Officer's Blaster on Hyde. I am going to Selective Preservation. I've got 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Villa is dead. Villa. Didn't really live on. I'm gonna play Hawkins here, which is gonna give me 2 because he is Logos. I am going to zap. I just fry those idiots. I have the Tide currently. We've got Logos, Sanctum, Star Alliance, Shadows. I count 4, I count 3 and 4, so I'll go ahead and zap those idiots to death. Okay. So check with 9, and it's your turn.
Thank you. Play Golgotha and attack some Journey. Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge. Reap once.
With
oh, I could reap with
Kirker?
Kirker. Yeah, yeah, yes, correct.
Yep.
Okay. Now, as far as Logos is concerned in this deck, your Amber Control is Eddie, and your Amber Control is Principal, which I have played both. I do not have a deterministic course to draw both. I can draw 3, 4, 5. So I don't like my chances there.
Can't reap with.
I could play Old Egad and
okay.
do that. So, okay, all right. So we are going to say, I'm going to say Untamed. I am going to play Chelonia. Capture 1 onto Skaz. I am going to Persistence Hunting for Sanctum. I am going to play All Tied Up. I am going to play Gabuk. Going to play Kangafant. I am going to waste not the Gabuk. So destroy the Gabuk. That gets discarded. And then I draw 3. He's dead.
That draws quite a bit of cards.
I will play Youngest Bear
Gain 1.
and gain 1.
You missed another one, I think. For
Oh, for the Kangafant. I didn't get the one for the Kangafant. I'm going to play Pester Grove. Everything's going to come in and play Enraged. I'm going to play Fangtooth Cavern. I will do a damage to Golgotha. I don't think it matters. Instrument of Silence onto Kirker. Okay, I'll drop a chain and draw 2. I'll say check with 12. I'll draw 2. Actually, I have chains. Yeah, I'd say check with 12.
So it goes. Play Francis. Play Sack of Coins. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, have 6.
So I have to kill something with the thing too.
Oh, yeah.
The youngest spear.
Okay.
These are all done. I will forge.
I guess I actually will discard this Francis because it lets you reap with our stuff.
I am going to say Logos. Play Mecha Buoy. Going to hold Egad. Eddie. Archive a card. I will reap with Hide. Gonna explode. Raw. Hide explodes.
Archives in Vellum? Or
The Vellum got
gone?
shuffled in,
Okay.
yeah. But the Officer's Blaster over to here. Eddie is enraged. That is enraged. I will just reap. I will discard the Bilge Warden. I do not think there's a scenario in which I need to play this Bilge Warden where I can't just take the chains, I think. So I'll play the Bilge Warden, and then Skaz is not quite big enough to take out Golgotha. I will play Archon's Callback and draw 5. So ends the turn. I don't draw cards. So
I lose. He was over here complaining.
it's because
A little bit of Amber got stolen from him. Just a little bit.
It was because I knew if I got to use the logo stuff, the
Yeah.
game was over.
Yep. I knew you started turning the corner, and I knew I had lost. Honestly.
Yeah. I was like, if you stop killing my logos creature, because I can Fangtooth old God, he'd even ward Eddie.
Yeah.
There, so I was like, as soon as I get a chance to use these logos creatures, the game is over. So
That was a good game.
this deck feels like it has a Martian generosity.
I know.
Like
It's crazy. I know, 2 pips in hand instead of 1 twice, right? And it was like 1 in each house, and because I had a chain is the problem. So I was just like on 2s, and I had no board anymore. So that was all I could do. Yeah.
I think if I had gotten the Mecha Buoy, the game would have
Because you could afford to take the chains, and I could not.
Yeah.
At that point.
The game would have been way over sooner.
Well, that's a 1 advancing knight.
I think this deck earned it.
I think it did too.
The deck had 2 come from behinds.
Yep.
That were
The selected firm was big, real
Yeah.
big. I knew after that I was like, well, I got no advantage anymore because the advantage I had was the board
that you could use.
but
you could leverage.
that was gone, just like that in an instant. So, yeah, cool. 2 more streams.
I want to play that deck again. That deck was fun.
Good news. You'll be able to. Yeah, that deck's really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
X and Y.
I think that deck is an example of.
Check the moon. Oh, I'll definitely watch John Souls Invaded. I saw that his title was that. I'll be watching the VOD tomorrow. I always watch it the next day.
Is there a character? Does he have a character named John Souls?
I assume he made John Souls based on John Souls from Dark Souls 1. That sounds hilarious. I've really enjoyed the Young Dab streams. It's very RP deep.
Yeah.
And Young Dab, if he gets caught by police, it's just over.
Yeah.
Because he broke out of max security prison. So it is RP hardcore mode. It wasn't just one John Souls. I mean, John Souls does respawn all the time, so it makes sense. That sounds great. No, I will definitely be watching that tomorrow. Unfortunately, his VODs don't have music on them because he's been doing split audio, so you don't get the cool.
Oh, you don't get the
ambiance on it.
Yeah.
Somebody on YouTube rips them, but they didn't rip it for the last VOD. I don't know if it was just because it was 5.5 hours and it was still parsing, but
yeah.
I know he just signed a Twitch contract.
Moon did.
He announced last night that he signed a Twitch contract to run 3-minute ads every hour. But the Twitch is going to be sponsoring game jams every quarter for him.
Okay, that feels like a fair trade. Because I did.
He wanted to be able to give back to his community.
Yeah, I was about to say because Moon was like very anti taking money.
He had it was like a 30-minute talking to his chat about the decision and why he made the decision. It's worth listening to. But he was like that was part of like one of the reasons he wanted to do it so much like the tipping point was that someone approached him that actually knew what the hell they were talking about. He said he'd been approached many times in the past by like clearly Amazon people, Amazon employees.
Salespeople. Yeah.
So like this person like offered the game jam sponsorships for him so that like he can give like $30,000 to the winner.
Yeah, that's actually
of
insane.
The game jam, which is like life-changing money.
Yeah.
It gets them like a portfolio they can make for creating games, right?
Yeah.
They can say, I won this game jam. And like I feel like his game jams are going to become like an event on Twitch every
that actually is huge.
Months.
So
they don't get upset if he misses the hours. Yeah, I mean, I think they can like do makeup because Hassan has the same thing, and it's like subs don't see it, right? Subs don't see it. People with Twitch Turbo don't see ads. Yeah. If you're savvy enough to have an ad blocker that works, you don't see the ads too. So
right.
It's he did have a long emotional conversation with his chat. He's like, this sucks. Because
he was so anti-ad.
He wants people to be able to tune into the stream and not have to worry about ads. He just wants people to watch them. Yeah, you turn into a meme like Hassan. Yeah. Hassan just he's farming subs like crazy. He's like 46,000 subs consistently. So.
I thought for sure after the election season was over that Hassan would take a
lot of people thought that, but no.
But, yeah, I think Hassan is just a charismatic and entertaining person overall. So
he's just fun to watch stuff with. Yeah, you know, like that's all his chat is watching YouTube videos, him reacting to them. So
him being a reacting.
I mean, he put a lot of effort into his RP.
I was gonna say I don't know what happened. I don't know what the ultimate storyline was for.
He
Donnie.
just walked away. He just didn't come back one day.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But because his RP was really good.
Donnie was just funny to be around. Yeah. So
he'll probably come back at some point.
Yeah,
I would bet.
Donnie was a great character. So.
Sad.
Yeah.
Buddha bought like a $3 million mansion, and he was like, "I'm showing you my favorite picture of the mansion. It's like the Michelangelo painting or whatever with the touching God, but it's like him and Donnie." It's really good. And he just it was all Sages in chat.
It was so the funny thing was because Buddha was basically just RP checking Hassan, and is why they became such good friends in RP. So yeah. It was good stuff.
So yeah, we're probably talking about
fellow Hassan watchers. I watch him occasionally.
I watched him today.
I really enjoyed. So here's I think if I watched Hassan, it would be Hassan telling me things I already think.
Well, yeah, but he like yells at people in his chat, and that's the best.
Yeah, that's pretty fun too. I mean, I yell.
I mean, like when he picks apart like people's chat history.
Yeah,
he's like, look at your brain dead takes constantly. And he sees a bunch of insane people because the craziest people post on his chat.
Oh yeah, I'm sure because Alex Jones sends him that way.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like Hassan has like this natural charisma that people like Steven Crowder and Dave Rubin wish they had. And it's like if they weren't backed by oil money, those guys wouldn't have the outreach that they do. Right?
I like
it's the same thing. It's the
I hope that's true.
I think it's the same thing with Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
The thing is the intellectual right or whatever, the streaming dudes are Hassan is like a mosh pit of comments and stuff like that, right? Whereas those guys curate like a call-in show.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine somebody who operates a call-in show trying Twitch out, right?
And just like taking random Discord
random Discord calls, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine what that devolves into. And I think those guys are so intellectually dishonest. The recent Crowder Sam Cedar thing on the H3H3 productions.
Yes,
that's where I was going with this. Is that I think like that shows you right there
what kind of
that what they have is a facade,
right?
And it's because, and the reason that they're pushed through channels like YouTube, and they're like the reason that they're like they're like the Rush Limbaugh vanguard for social media is because the numbers are not favorable in 20 years for like conservatism in America, which is why so much money is thrown their way, is because they're trying to convert the next generation of essentially crypto fascists.
They have, but
but I think the numbers are so much smaller than what it looks like. I don't think anybody under the age of like 20 is going to go look for Ben Shapiro, right?
I hope not.
It's going to be people our age. I think it's going to be people closer in our demographic that like really enjoy Ben Shapiro. So
are you ready for when we're old and Zoomers hate us and they're always talking about how the millennials ruined everything, and we're going to be the next boomers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, the millennials didn't have a chance to ruin anything. The stupid boomers won't die off fast enough so the millennials can't take a swing at things. So
yeah.
Well, it's not. So it's a big shell game, and that's part of the. You can't. It's not a one. It's not. First off, it is not intellectually honest, right? Because there are if you are a conservative, there would be things that you would agree upon that are popular. Okay. For instance, Obamacare is a conservative plan for healthcare in America, right? And so when the Republicans put such a stiff opposition against it, they're not being intellectually honest at that point, right? They're just trying to not let the Democrats win because they're trying to hang on to power, right? Because you had somebody like Mitt Romney, it essentially came up with the plan for Obamacare, right? Because the thing is, Obamacare is put into place to make sure that insurance companies exist. Because if you look at the numbers and you look at the way healthcare exists, then you realize we should just get rid of the insurance companies and the government should just handle healthcare. Like, we should just handle healthcare payments through Medicare. You should just keep taking steps to expand Medicare until it just covers everybody in the country. So
this is a preview of Thursday's Nathan stream.
Oh yeah. So this is a preview. This is a preview of the Thursday stream. Okay, so Thursday I enter free agency officially, But that's my point.
You can become the next Hassan. You can play Runeterra and rant about politics.
Yeah, so that's my point. It's like, it could have been Dole, right? Yeah, but Romney pitched something similarly. There were a ton of conservative plans, right? A lot of politics is essentially kayfabe. Like, there's nothing that you could learn from wrestling that couldn't be applied to politics in America. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you think like people like Marjorie Taylor Greene have a career? And it's because they're essentially a wrestler. They have a wrestling person. Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, she was a Holocaust denier, and then she went to the Holocaust Museum and was like, oh, this is what the Holocaust was. Oh, that's bad, right? And that's the thing. It's like, one, like when you have to go to the Holocaust Museum to figure out that the Holocaust was bad,
something's wrong.
You know, like that tells you something right there. But like, yeah, it's just and like the fact that she went to it and apologized for like previous comments that she had on the Holocaust, and like the press conference afterwards, the fact that that gets airtime is pure wrestling. That is just a wrestling promo, right? That's just setting the stage for whatever comes next, right? That gives her like an air of legitimacy, when instead she should be laughed out of any room she enters.
Yeah.
Like you should not take her seriously. If she tries to engage with you in a serious conversation, you should not take the bait, because she's not there. She's not there to actually do a job. She is there to be a lightning rod for controversy. She is there to
she draws it away from
grab.
The
yeah, because what she does, you have somebody like MTG sitting off to the side, and you ignore the guys. You ignore like the state level Republicans who are like in North Carolina, who are asking for exactly where the black neighborhoods are so that they can gerrymander everybody into the same congressional district, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing about critical race theory. The guy who's like essentially led the charge in critical race theory, he had tweets. You can see those tweets. I don't know if they're deleted or not, but he had tweets where he basically said, "We've successfully made it so that the phrase critical race theory encompasses whatever we need it to at any given moment." You just hear critical race theory. They're because the I'll call it. We'll say because the stuff that this language works on are the Facebook boomers, right? So oh god. Yeah, exactly. You have so yeah, you have and it worked, right? Because you cannot read any kind of news without critical race theory. And there's no difference between like the critical race theory and like the Tea Party people, because it is all astroturfed. You go look at these PACs. There's a PAC called Stand Up Virginia, and they have a website that was slapped up. It was created in April. This group was created in April. It was founded by a senior Republican strategist, and they get people to go to the school districts in this one specific area in Virginia, and they're there to generate headlines. Well, Matt Milley, right? Like I could go on a whole long spiel about the military, and I think it's so funny. Like the military is like an actual example of like a somewhat functional socialist structure in America, right? The military doesn't generate value for the country, right? It doesn't. The military doesn't create wealth for the country. And I'm going to put an asterisk right there, because you could argue that the American military is used to. You had people like General Flynn who wanted to contract out the American military to guard oil fields in Syria or some shit. Like, so I'll put an asterisk right there. Like, there's always an asterisk, but like it's not like the military oversees production of corn in America. Right? It's not like the military is put in charge of producing things that are necessary to American like wealth generation. So
I'm telling you, I have to stop it because it has to be safe for Thursday.
Oh yeah. Then this is Thursday.
Yeah.
This is what I promise you. I can just go. So yeah, there's a lot of jobs, and like here, what happens if you're like a high ranking general and you retire? What do you go do? You go lobby. You go lobby for the companies. You go lobby for Raytheon, or you're on. You go join one of the boards for those, right? Mad Dog Mattis, General Mattis, was on the board for Theranos, the company that what's her name created, that was supposed to have that blood solution where they were gonna like be able to, without taking your blood. Elizabeth Holmes, was that her name? It's Elizabeth something, right? I think it's Elizabeth Holmes. She's got the blonde hair. She's the she was like they were calling her like the female Steve Jobs.
What?
You don't know about Theranos?
I don't know about the Theranos.
Oh man, Theranos is some good shit. Theranos is a prime example of somebody who played D&D who never failed a persuade check.
All right.
Every time they made a persuade check, every time they made a persuade check, natural 20, nat 20. I want to make this company, nat 20. You get people on board. We need VC money, nat 20. We're going to come up with an idea. I don't know. We'll be able to determine blood without ever actually having physical parts of it, nat 20. And then you just keep rolling and you keep convincing people that you can do this thing that is impossible. And you string people along for years, and then it's not until you have an investigative journalist that goes, has this blood thing ever actually worked? Has anybody ever seen this blood thing work? Has anybody ever seen a prototype of this blood thing ever actually work? And then you realize how much of the tech industry is just snake oil salesmen. She's like one of the more famous examples of it, because I guarantee you so much of VC money is just thrown at these companies that what they're telling you they can deliver is impossible. It can't exist.
Okay,
so there you go. What does exist is the Thursday Paper Boomer pity party.
But when will it be?
I'll probably get breakfast and then start.
Okay.
So it'll probably be early. I'll probably start like 9:30, 10, depending on when I roll out of bed. EU friendly times.
And just go until you feel like...
And I'll just stream. The new Runeterra set will be out. It'll either be fun to play or it won't be fun to play, but I'll just keep playing games. So.
Yeah, there's stuff to play.
You came in just time for a Nathan Rat. So Thursday, Bill. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need your edge. Right? Because I'm gonna do a solo stream on Thursday because my job is I am out of a job after Wednesday. So
sweet.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm excited for Nathan to not have a job. We'll get streams.
Yeah.
All right.
So here you go. Oh yeah. So when something is that transparent, any leads? Nah, not yet. The local code school's got like some contacts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go hit them up. There's actually a get together this Friday. Yeah. You're talking about the drama, I'm assuming, there? The drama with the TSR stuff? Because there's two companies that are calling themselves TSR now?
What?
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
I saw the transphobia. Or was that just a minor part of it?
So there's two companies calling themselves TSR. One of them is like actively catering to the worst aspects of the tabletop. And the other company is like trying to be stand-up TSR. And it's like the other company is like trying to muddy the waters between the two because they like want the people that they want the anti-woke crowd, and they also want to tarnish the reputation of the other one.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Great, I'm glad we have this in the board
something along
community.
those lines. Yeah, it's absurd. It's I was like trying to follow. I've been watching some like Twitter threads on it and stuff like that, and I was trying to follow along. I was like, this is one of those things that I'll check back on this in 6 months. Oh, okay. I have not seen that. Because there are things that I think I would love to know about, like headed to Gen Con, right? I think knowing where things are by the time we get to Gen Con is good, because I don't want to step my foot into any kind of like awkward situations if I get to Gen Con, right? That could be painful. I could see that being really bad. Where I show up and I say, I just make like a joke about TSR and I get like just stomped out in Card Hollow or something like that, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Just like that.
So anyway, there you go.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
We'll be back Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And then Thursday.
And then Thursday.
Nathan will be back. I'll be around to help with stream issues.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Don't you try to give Eddie a treat during my stream. During my stream.
If you do.
If you do, I don't know if I can trick Eddie into my room.
I think with a treat you could easily.
I could probably. Yeah.
For sure.
I
don't know.
All right.
No.
Oh,
God. Quick treat.
Quick treat.
Bonus treat.
Bonus treat.
Shake. Done. Treat's been treated.
There you
so
go.
He deserves it.
He was now that he's not barking at things in the house. He was very well behaved after that.
He's passed out.
Yeah, he just flopped over.
Okay.
So there you go.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.